hoping you can all see me. I hope that helps with any feedback. Let me just make sure that people can see me. All right, can you guys hear me? I am looking at my team. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm only 14 minutes late. All right, it's just gonna be one moment while I just make sure that you can all hear me and that it's not echoing on your end. I promise the next one won't be like this. It will be much better. I'm totally a rookie at this, so it says that I'm okay and that we are live. I'm hoping that my team can see me. So if you can hear me, I'm just waiting to see that my team can hear me. I can see that some people are watching, so that's a plus. Can you guys hear me? Is it echoey? This is so professional. I'm just waiting to hear from you guys on the thread if it's echoey or not, because it's echoey on my end. Alicia, I'm typing in the team page. All right, so I'm gonna just pray that it stops echoing, and that's all I can do. Dear Jesus, help it stop echoing. All right. So we're going to go for it. That's just what we're going to do. Because that's all you can do at this point. And then in the future, we will figure out what's going on and fix it from there. And I'm going to try to keep it to 9:15 now that we are late and running behind, but that is okay. We will survive. So I just wanted to welcome you all to the call. Let me try to do something here really quick. And yeah, so we're just going to go with it. So, welcome. All right, my name is Melissa Hadley, and I am the founder of Team Destination U. We are a 3-time elite team. We are ranked in the top 0.001% of the company, and I never could have imagined that this would have happened. It was just about 4 years ago that I decided to jump in and start my health and fitness journey. Restarted, I should say. I had started my health and fitness journey back in college, well, way back in high school, and then again in college, and then again after I had my son. But that's a story for another day. This is totally about the coaching opportunity and what it has done for me and what it has done for our team. So, again, we're a 3-time elite team in the top 0.001% of the company. I am also a certified personal trainer, a certified fitness nutrition specialist through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and a soon-to-be certified health coach through the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. You might think, oh my goodness, I am not any of those things. How could I ever be a Beachbody coach? You do not have to be any of those things. I just happen to like to continue my education. I love educating myself about food and what it can do to and for our bodies, and so that is why I've continued my education and will continue to do so throughout the years. But Beachbody coaching, anybody can be a Beachbody coach. It's true. It's really about telling people your story, making sure that you are in tune with yourself and bringing other people along the way with you. So, like I said, I started this business back in 2012, so it's been just about 4 years. It will be 4 years in March, at the very end of March. And like I said before, all I wanted to do when I signed up as a coach was to get my health and fitness back on track. I had been a personal trainer. I had gained a lot of weight with my son. I have multiple sclerosis. I wanted to find myself again because I had lost myself when I got pregnant. And it was very hard for me. And a friend reached out to me and said, I really think that you should try Shakeology and try some of these Beachbody programs. I had already been doing one. I didn't really know that there was a business opportunity involved. And I wasn't really interested, to be quite honest. I wasn't interested in any business opportunity. All I wanted was to get my health back. Until I started to see that what I had right in front of me it held the potential of helping so many people. So when I first ordered Shakeology and I first ordered Turbo Fire was the program that I started with. When I first ordered those, I put it on Facebook. I said, hey everybody, I am 200 pounds. I need to lose my weight. I'm going to end up on multiple sclerosis medications if I don't. And that was the start of it. I was not at my goal weight when I started this business. I was far from it, actually, and I was very lost. But I put it out there just to see if anybody else wanted to join me and have that accountability for myself. At the time, I needed the accountability just like anybody else. And I really just wanted to get back to myself and take others with me if they wanted to. Didn't even know how the whole business piece worked. I just knew that I had 3 people reach out to me right away. And 3 people that wanted to jump in with me and start Shakeology and start doing Turbo Fire with me. And so they did. And that was the start of it. I didn't think anything more than that at the time. I was just helping these three people. And then month after month after month, it just kept going like that. I kept having people message me because they kept seeing that I was still drinking Shakeology. I was still doing this workout program and I hadn't quit. I was still motivating people on my Facebook page. And at the time, I had a blog, just a blog that I started randomly. And they wanted help too. And I was thinking to myself, this has some potential. I still didn't believe in the whole thing. I had done multi-level marketing companies in the past. I had done Mary Kay. I had done this jewelry company that I don't even think is around. I don't think it's around anymore, but I had done them before. And so I was a little standoffish. I was not feeling it. All I wanted to do, like I said, was to maybe inspire a few people, but I never in a million years thought it had the potential that it has shown to have. So, a little bit about my background. I had told you that I was a personal trainer in the past. Um, when I was in college, I was going for my business degree and communications degree. So I wanted to be a casting director. That's what I wanted to do. But in the back of my mind, what I really wanted was to work in the fitness industry. And I didn't know how that was going to happen. I went on and I got my master's degree in business. And my last paper that I wrote was my business plan for my traveling personal training business. And I live in Massachusetts, and in order for me to make any money, I was going to have to move towards Boston if I was going to do a traveling personal training business. So I did all the numbers for that paper, and I realized that, it wasn't going to happen. At this point, I was engaged to be married when I graduated with my master's degree. Or I wasn't, was I? No, I was not engaged to be married, but I was dating somebody who I wanted to marry. And at that time, I knew that it wasn't going to happen because we were looking to buy a house and he was in the union and it was an unstable environment, and so there was no way I was going to make it work. So I was giving up on that dream of getting involved in the personal training industry, and this was back in 2008, 2009, and when I graduated with that master's degree. So fast forward, I found that document that I created, and I'm like, oh, well, I wonder if I could start this again. So I start thinking about a personal training business. And it was at that time, and it was also at the time where I was trying to lose my baby weight, a long, arduous process. And then my friend's sister reached out to me and said, I really think you should consider the Beachbody thing. And so that was in the back of my mind the whole time. But again, it wasn't something that I was considering when I first signed up. Once I started to sign people up with me and coach them, like I said before, I really started to see that this business could have been the key to unlocking my dreams, to unlocking what I've always wanted to do, which was help people through health and fitness. And that's exactly what it has done. So as you've gathered, I have a very loving husband and I have a son. And when I started this, my son was just over 1 year. He was one, and my husband was laid off. He's an electrician, and he was laid off when our son had just been born, and it was not fun. It was very stressful. The investment into this business is literally your Shakeology and your fitness program. So for me, it wasn't an investment in a business at the time. It was an investment in my health. And then the business just happened. And that's how it happens for a lot of people on my team. We're a team of over 2,500 people now. And the way that it happens for a lot of them is they sign up to get themselves healthy again. And then in the process, they start inspiring people along the way. Before Beachbody, we never traveled. I said that I live in Massachusetts. The most we ever traveled was maybe to the New York border, down the Cape, maybe to New Hampshire, Rhode Island. we never explored this beautiful country, this world that we've been given. We never did that. Beachbody has given us the opportunity to win trips. That's awesome. I've I love going on trips, especially those that I earn and don't have to pay for. Beachbody gives those to us. It's quite incredible. Um, we've been able to send our son to a Christian school, which is something that I've wanted to do since I went to that Christian school. I always said somehow, some way, I will send my child to this school, and I never thought it would actually happen, and it actually wouldn't have happened had it not been for this business opportunity. We are, and I don't say these things to brag, I say these things to show you that when you have a burning desire to do something, to utilize your gifts, to inspire others, to lead with your heart first and foremost at all times, to live your life out loud and live it in a way that is inspiring to others, amazing things happen. And this was my opportunity, and it's been the opportunity for many leaders on my team to make their dreams come true, to travel more, to pay off debt. You know, we are credit card debt free. We had over $30,000 worth of credit card debt that's gone. I was able to buy a car without being upside down for once. My whole life, every time I went to go get a new car, I was upside down. So my payments were through the roof. For the first time, I was able to purchase a car without being upside down. Um, we're paying down our mortgage. I have no student loans anymore for my master's degree or my undergrad. And I say these things again to show you that when you have goals and you have dreams and you find something that you think could work for you, that you think piques your interest, to go for it. I ignored this opportunity for 5 months. I researched the snot out of Shakeology because I could go into that a whole nother call, but I'm a skeptic about everything, and especially something I'm going to put into my body. I was a skeptic, and I wanted to be sure that I researched it thoroughly, especially because I have multiple sclerosis. I didn't want to put anything in my body that could make it worse, especially because I don't take medication for my MS. So I was a skeptic. I was a skeptic about this business. Um, but I've been able to build a team built upon integrity, honor, and leading with their hearts. They're genuine. I don't know all of them individually, but I do know the people that I have personally sponsored, and I know how they are. I know that their hearts are those built with integrity and honor, and they're proud of their teams that they too have been able to build. And I love that piece of what I do. I love the health and fitness piece because, like I said, I've gotten an education in a lot of different things, and I love the other piece of this, which is cultivating new leaders on my team so that they too can go and be leaders of their own team and be goal oriented and be dream builders and goal diggers. Goal, GOAL, diggers. They're just amazing people, and I love seeing them just blossom and go. Some incredible people on my team that I am forever grateful took the chance. So if this is something that interests you, reach out to the coach who invited you to this call. Reach out to me. We're here to answer any questions that you have, but take that chance. If this is not something that interests you, that's okay. But I encourage you to really ask us those questions. It could be something that interests you. And like I said, the only investment that you really make is a workout program and a once a day meal replacement that'll help you feel better. And so if that's all it takes, then why not go for it? It could be the best decision that you've ever made. Like I said, I never, ever thought that I would be a six-figure earner in this business, ever, ever. And Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success with this business. It's based on each individual's individual work ethic and drive. and how they work this. And so Beachbody does not guarantee any of that level of success. But when you want something bad enough, you're going to get it. One thing I did want to mention was that I was able to quit my full-time job a year and a half in, and I was making good money at my other job. But it was a job that sucked the life out of me. It was not something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. It was something that I settled on. I settled on that job because I was fearful of failing at this, at Beachbody. I was fearful of the unknown. I was fearful of what people were going to say if I quit to go do a business like this. This is not the norm, right? This is different. When people quit their jobs to open a business, people look at them like, are you sure? And that might be coming from a place of caring, and that's great. But when you have a burning desire within you, whether it's to write a book, open a business, be a Beachbody coach, whatever your goals are, you have to go for them. And God has blessed my family tremendously with an unbelievable team of people. And I am forever grateful that I took that chance and that I turned in that notice and I gave it all to Him. And I said, God, do with me what you put me on this earth to do. And that is to help people with their nutrition and their fitness, and to help other men and women reach their goals personally, for their family, for themselves, through this amazing, amazing opportunity. So again, if you guys have any questions about anything, please ask the coach that invited you to this call, or shoot me a message. My email is gettingitback, the number 4, good, @gmail.com. Or you can find me on my like page on Facebook. It's Destination U Fitness by Melissa Hadley, and I would love to talk with you more. Have a wonderful night, and again, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties.